is really... Okay, security cameras, I'm guessing.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Apparently one didn't go through, because that's an error. That's an error over there. That's so trippy. Whoa. That is freaky. Ooh, an elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No way. Whoa. You can even see a few of them got fired.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, let's see, shall we?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, so I'm guessing we go over to the facility power and shut everything off. I'm gonna do this as linear as possible. Like, if this... Mind controls idle waiting... Okay. Basically, this time round, I'm gonna do it as linear as possible and see where we end up. Not pressing anything else. Just making it as linear as humanly possible. As if we are being mind controlled.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, so let's turn it off. What? What's...
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Is it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Well, it looks very nice.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.
Oh. Beat the game? Really? Is that it? if you went... Oh, I see what this game's doing. Okay. Okay, guys, I see what this game's doing. And I'm gonna go through this thought process with you guys when we return to VGU Plays the Stanley Parable. My mind is blown right now, but I'm interested as to what you guys think. Are you guys completely confused? If so, let me know. I'm wowed by this at the moment, and I'm going to explain why when we come back. So, when we return to the Stanley Parable, will we be able to find out what the heck's going on? Well, until then, I'm Don the Expert of Calls from VideoGamesUncovered.com. I guess I'm seeing you on the other side. I don't know anymore. My life is in question.